Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah? Cool! Yay! Happy Halloween! Thank you all for joining us live and for everybody later who's going to watch the recording. This is a silly class. It will culminate in a little standing balancing flow. We'll do some weird movements and transitions, play with the idea of going slow, going fast, combining it. So playing a bit with pace and some self-expression today. So please feel free to change or modify anything that we do, especially if you have a 3-foot tall wooden horn on your head that might interfere with other safety or the safety of the lamps on the ceiling. So take all costumes into consideration when you're doing these movements. And again, if you're just joining us and you have the availability to set the mat up sideways, we'll be facing each other a lot, and that is helpful, at least for the warm-ups, but not 100% necessary. So whenever you're ready, come to about the center of your mat, face sideways, and sit on your shins. If you'd like to sit on a block, or if you prefer another seat, go for it. Before we get into the silliness, just take a moment to settle into your space and get comfy. We'll be calling upon the typical actions of zombies, Frankenstein, skeletons, and Dracula today, as well as a little bit of superhero. I tried to keep it mostly scary because my daughter's a creeper and she only likes scary things, but we did sneak in a superhero. So please know that this class is inspired by all the things that she likes to do because it's going to be Halloween all year here. Take your arms out in front of you. Leave your wrists neutral and your fingers long and extended. Squeeze your fingers together. Pretend you are a robot with your robot arms and your fingers staying stuck together because they're made out of metal. Take circles of the wrists. Big circles, slow circles. Trying to make them even on both sides. Pause the direction that you're going and start to take your circles the other way. Fingers long, glued together. Pause your circles, come back to your robot arms, fingers extending straight out in front of you. Keep your wrists neutral, but curl your fingers into fists. Take those circles again. Noticing any change in sensation. Warming up your wrists for some painting, Tony. And go the other direction. Keep everything else steady. The rest of your body is still a frozen robot. Pause. Find something in between for your fingers. So instead of extended out long and instead of in a fist, what can you find that's in between and like you're gripping or grabbing? And then take your wrists down into flexion. So imagine touching the fingers closer to the thin skin side of your forearms. These are our zombie hands. So hands down, little grip with the fingers. You can get as weird and as wild with that as you'd like and spread them wide. If you have weird hyper extended fingers, then that is extra fun for this. Keep the position of the wrists and the fingers. Keep the hips steady. Reach the arms away from self. Feel your shoulder blades separate on your back body. Pull the arms back towards self. Squeeze the shoulder blades lightly together on the back body. Reach the arms away from self. Imagine you are unplugging your arm bones from the system. And then replug in your bones. Try to keep everything else steady. Keep the hands in your zombie fingers. Unplug your bones. Replug your bones. Unplug your bones. Replug. Unplug. Replug. Go a little faster. Unplug. Replug. Unplug. Replug. Faster. Unplug. Replug. Unplug. Replug. Go. Oh, go. 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 We're here for 3, 2, 1. Pause. flip your palms up. Do whatever you want with your fingers. Frankenstein hands. With your Frankenstein hands, pull your elbows close to your side body. Reach your heart forward. Let your pelvis tilt forward. Push your hands away from self. Cat spine, dome up through the back of the heart. Tuck your tailbone under. Pull your elbows back along your side. Press your sternum forward. Push the back of your skull back. Push your hands away from self like you're casting a spell. Puff through the back of the heart. Pull back. Cow pose. Press forward. Cat spine. Do whatever you'd like with your breath here. Move back and forth a few times at your own pace, letting the ribs, the head, and the pelvis move along with the arms. Still trying to keep that extension through the wrist, meaning the fingers are pointing upwards. Stop somewhere in the middle. Come back to your robot arms. Fingers together, palms down. Stir your cauldron with your spine. Either direction is fine. Big circles. You have a really big cauldron. Pause. Stir the other direction. Nice job back there, artist Tony. I like how you're incorporating your costume. Pause, release your shoulders down by your side, give them a little wiggle. All right, the top of your body is a soggy scarecrow. Soggy scarecrow. But the bottom is the scarecrow part that is still kind of pinned to the fence post. So lift up onto your shins. Think of everything down below your waist as kind of being secured, right? And the upper portion of your body is sad and soggy. So be a little soggy scarecrow and just give yourself a bit of a wiggle sway while the bottom portion of you stays nice and solid. Press your knees down into the floor, squeeze through your glutes. Pause your wiggles. Take your right hand and just kind of drape it down your right side. Lean to the right, soggy scarecrow, lean. Lean a little more, lean a little more. Maybe take your left arm up overhead, throw it over the left side of your head for a little extra load. Lean a little more, soggy, soggy scarecrow. Pull yourself back up. Left arm, drape it down by your side. Lean over towards the left. Lean a little more. Lean a little more. Keep pressing your knees down, squeezing your glutes. Lean a little more. Maybe take your right arm up and drape it over your right ear. Drip, drip, drip. Soggy, soggy scarecrow. Pull yourself back up. Take one more side bend to each side on your own. You can be as soggy as you'd like, or if you really do need an extra tug, depending on what you've been doing this Halloween weekend, decide what might feel nice for you. And you could take more than one bend to a side, because I want another one. All right, stay up on the shins. And notice how we just kind of lean and we were being that soggy scarecrow. What would happen now if we thought of ourselves more as being kind of the stuck skeleton, at least for a moment? And we have Pablo. He came to visit. Sorry, Aaron, if he's kind of in front of your face. But he's a little bit stiffer. So now let's think about that as we do a little bit of a lean. So start to lean to the left a bit while thinking about keeping length from the crown of the head out through the knees. At some point, you may find that the right leg is hard to keep on the floor. When the right leg becomes hard to keep on the floor, maybe you can dance it out to the right, widening through the knees and even coming up on the toe. Take your arms, think about spreading your Dracula cape, elbows out wide, do whatever you want, fancy fingers. You are now Dracula. Lean over towards the left, or I should say baby Dracula, with your right leg out. If you want to get weird and crazy, you can even float your right leg a little bit. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Snap. Back together, skeleton snap, both legs on the ground, arms down by your side. Let's do that again. Lean over towards the left, same direction, until your right leg gets light. Take it out to the right. Do whatever you'd like. Express yourself. Spread your baby Dracula cape. Maybe or even hover that leg off the ground. The back toe can be tucked or untucked for your left leg. Doesn't matter. Balance, teeter, play. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton, snap. Both legs on the ground, arms down by your side. Nice. Thank you for the noises in the background. Let's do that one more time. Lean to the left. Nice strong lean. When your right leg becomes light, take it out. Spread your wings. Elbows up. Let the shoulders come up by the ears. Not important. Doesn't matter. Hover. Balance. Baby Dracula. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton snap. Nice. This time it's going to be a little bit different. Lean over towards the left. When the right leg gets light, take the toes out. Maybe they hover right away. Whoa. Plant the right foot in front of your space. When you plant the right foot, take your left fist and pound it into the ground. Superhero loaded. Okay, and we actually got this from one of our in-person alumni at a 200-hour, Jen, yeah. So left fist into the ground, right foot on the ground. Take your right hand to your right hip crease and tug your right hip crease back. Look forward. Think about how tough you are. You're a superhero, and we're loaded. We are now going to launch. Push through your right heel. Reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Come to a stand. Pull the left knee in towards your chest. Reach your left fist up. Push your right heel down. This is superhero launch. Let's reverse that motion. Keep your right hand on your right hip to just keep it towards the center a little bit. Slower than you'd like to, bring your left shin back towards the floor and your fist to the floor. Superhero loaded. Tug your right hip back. 1, 2, 3. Push through your right foot. Come up. Left knee up, left arm up. Superhero launch. Let's go back down one more time. Superhero loaded. Slower than you'd like. Left knee, left hand down. Tug your right hip back. Last time, and we'll stay up. Push through your right foot. Lift your left arm, lift your left knee towards the sky, and hold. Take your left knee, swing it around behind you, cross it behind your right leg, and take the knife edge of the foot to the floor. Use your right hand to grab onto your left wrist and tug it up and over towards the right. So little half moon with crossed legs. Wow, we all look so nice. This is much more roomy for your horn, Joe. This is nice. We'll just side bend the whole time. Enjoy any little movements that you'd like here. You can be as skeletal or as Soggy scarecrow-like as is pleasing to you. Unwind. Come to a stand, find a comfortable position for your legs, and bring back the Soggy scarecrow if you haven't already. So get a little bit soggy. And now let the lower body get soggy too. And it's raining, actually. So you're an extra Soggy scarecrow, and you're actually starting to slump and fold forward. Bending, of course, and letting this be as comfortable as you'd like. Slowly making your way down to ragdoll. Good luck. Oh, we've got a spot. That's so nice for the narwhal. Narwhals do not make good Soggy scarecrows. As you're ready, come back onto your shins just so that we can prepare for the other side. Lift up. Back to our skeleton. So hands down by your sides, nice and stiff. Squeeze through your booty. This time, lean to the right. Lean to the right. Lean, 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 lean. Length from your crown out through your knees until your left knee is so light you can't keep it on the floor and you can sneak it out to the side, maybe in your stilettos. Spread your baby Dracula cape. Be as dramatic as you'd like here. Elbows kind of up towards the sky. Maybe even flirting with this idea of balance. Still trying to keep length from the crown out through the tailbone. We're here for a 3, 2, 1. Skeleton snap. Legs and arms together. Nice. Lean over towards the right. E, E, E. When your knee is light, sneak your left leg out to the side. Dracula, baby Dracula. Hover. Maybe practice some hi-yas. Maybe Dracula wants to turn into a ninja for a second. Hi-ya. 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 We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton snap. One more time like that. Lean over towards the right. When your left leg is light, sneak it out. Hover, balance, explore. Push down through your right knee. For 3, 2, 1. Skeleton snap. All right, we changed it up this time. Lean over towards the right. Take it out into your Dracula. Take your left foot, step it in front of your space. Take your right fist down to the floor. Use your left hand to tug your left hip back and just look forward and look tough. You are superhero loaded. All right, let's launch this. Push through your left heel, reach your right arm up to the ceiling, pull your right knee in towards your chest all the way to a stand. Yes, superhero launched. Find length from your right fist down through your left heel. Slower than you'd like to, reverse this motion. Bring your right shin back towards the floor. Keep your hip towards the midline. Right fist down, left hip back. Superhero loaded. Push through your left heel. Reach your right arm up. Come to a stand. Pull your right knee in. Wonderful. Reverse that motion. Bring your right shin down, your right fist down. Hips stay in the midline. Lovely. Last time, push through your left heel, reach your right arm up, pull your right knee in. Keep your right arm where it is. Swing your right leg around behind you. Bring the knife edge of the foot to the floor. Use your left hand to grab onto your right forearm and side bend over towards the left. Or grab onto your own horn and use that to help you side bend. Take any soggy or skeletal motions that are calling to you here. Slowly unwind. Get any wiggles out. Back to our soggy scarecrow, but resist the urge to fold just for now. I really wanted to make a playlist, but I couldn't find a good enough playlist of copyright-free music that we could use for this recording. So that was sad. All right. Come to a stand, comfortable stance, still in the middle of your mat. Take your arms out in front of you, robot arms, fingers extended and together. Zombie hands, flex through the wrists, fingers. Protract or unplug your bones. Retract, plug in your bones. Frankenstein hands, palms up, fingers wide. Nice. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Cross your left leg behind your right, but this time cross it really, really big. Bend into your right leg, cross it really, really big, maybe all the way towards the edge of your mat. Now, gaze up here for just a moment because we won't be facing each other. All we're doing is spinning to the left. Watch first. Spinning to the left, mini warrior 2. Then we're going to disco dance our hips the other way. Disco dance our hips back and reverse that motion back to here, okay? That's it. No worries. We'll do it a few times. So, from your cross-legged position, twist to the left, little warrior 2. You can open your arms up, keeping your Frankenstein arms, whatever you want. Disco dance your hips to the other direction so that you're just in your opposite warrior 2. Disco dance back. Whew. Keep spinning to the right. Spin to the right, back to your little giant cross-legged half moon. Press off your right foot to pull that left knee back in. And we'll just do that a few times together. Take your left leg, swing it around behind you. Big step of the left leg. Bend into your right to allow space out to the edge of the mat. You could keep your Frankenstein hands if you'd like. Spin to the left, little warrior 2. Disco dance your hips to the other direction. Hey, disco dance your hips back. Keep spinning to the right. So we're back in our starting space. Push through your right foot, pull your left knee into your chest. One more time, just like that. Left leg around, just flossing through the hips a little bit. Bend into the right leg. Slow, slow, slow. Take that left foot down. Open it up to the left. Little baby warrior 2. Disco dance the hips. Yeah. Disco dance them back. Spin to the right. Push through your right foot. Pull your left knee in. And release. Hey, nice. Let's do the other side. But first, the arms in between. Arms out. Robot arms. Fingers forward. Zombie hands. Flex through the wrists. Claw with the fingers. Unplug your bones. Reach. Replug your bones. Pull. Frankenstein. Fingers up. Nice. Pull your right knee in. Cross your right knee behind your left, but not a little cross, a big cross. So bend a lot into your left leg to help with this. Spin to the right this time. Hey. Little warrior 2. Disco dance your hips the other direction. Disco dance your hips back. Reverse the turn as you spin to the left. We're back in our little half moon with the wide legs. Pull your right knee into your chest. Nice balance challenge. Woo, especially for me with my left leg. Spin your right leg behind your left. Take it to the floor. Spin to the right. Warrior 2. Disco dance your little leggies. Disco dance back. Spin back into your prep stance. And pull your right knee in towards your chest. Last one for this side. Take your right leg back behind you. Big step. Spin to the right. Warrior 2. Disco dance the hips. Disco dance the hips back. Spin to the left. Push through your left foot and pull your right knee in. Nice. Release your right foot down. Okay. I'm getting warm. How about you guys? Yeah? You feeling better? Sweet. All right. I'm going to demonstrate this next move. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Oh, great. I'm going to demonstrate this next move really quickly just because I think it gets a little confusing when we're standing in this direction, but I think we should be able to do it. So I'm going to flip to this direction really quick. All we're doing is taking baby Dracula and making Dracula big. So what does that look like? We'll be facing each other. We'll do our arms, aka robot arms, zombie, unplug, replug, Frankenstein. And then we'll think about how stiff we were in that skeleton lean, and we'll lean to a direction, and then you have the added bonus of maybe, if you want to, sending your left leg out to the side and pulling it in. Do it one more time, and then we'll open up into Dracula, big Dracula. So that means hips and shoulders open to the side like warrior 2. You can extend your leg long. We call this hovering bird a lot at Authentic Movements, but this is Dracula. So you can bend your leg and take your elbows really wide and bend the bottom leg a lot. And then we'll go from there to a skeleton snap. And I'm hovering my bottom foot, but you don't have to. You can just stand on the floor. And we're going from this kind of closed hip position to open and playing with that idea of like slow expansion and quick snap back, which is pretty hard actually, at least for me on my other leg. But we're going to do it facing you this way. So you're just not going to see exactly what's happening as much. So I wanted to demonstrate really quick. All right. On that note, we ready? Don't kick the wall or each other, please. Awesome. All right. From your standing position, press through your right foot. Hover your left foot 1 millimeter off the ground. Take your arms in front of you. Robot. Zombie hands. Wrist down, fingers. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Fingers up. Lean to the right as you send your left leg to the left. Whoa. Pull it back to center. Lean as you send your leg out. And then start to open your hips to the left side. Widen your elbows, bend, and express yourself through both legs here. Take up space, but be creepy. Claw with your fingers. Try to stack your left hip on top of your right. Keep a generous bend in your right leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton snap. Pull everything back towards the middle. It's hard to balance here, right? You can keep your left foot hovering for extra work on the right leg, or you can be like, nah, I need a break, and put your left foot down. All right, let's do that again, huh? Take your arms out in front of you. Robot. Zombie. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Lean to the left. Or to the right, I'm sorry. Right, left leg comes out. Pull it back. Left leg comes out. Start to open up towards the left into big Dracula. Spread, widen, take up space, bend into the bottom leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton snap. One more time this side just to make sure we really cooked our right leg. Hover your left leg if you're not still there. Take your arms out in front of you. Robot. Zombie. Unplug. Replug your bones. Frankenstein. Lean to the right. Send your left leg out. Pull it back. Lean to the right. Send your left leg out. Start to peel yourself open slow into our big Dracula. Stack your left hip on top of your right and open your shoulders and hips to the left. Remember 3, 2, 1, skeleton, snap. Ah! Take the weight off the right leg if you haven't already. Give yourself a little scarecrow wiggle. Because we have to do the other side, which is my least favorite side. How you doing back there, Narwhal? I see. Yes, narwhals don't have very long limbs, so that does make sense. Good thing we didn't have to do any like handstands or anything in this class. That might that might have been an issue. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's do the other side. And after this, we're going to our final flow, so we'll play with it. We'll have plenty of time to play with it for a while. So root down through your left leg. Put at least a soft bend into there. Hover your right foot 1 millimeter off the floor. Back to our arms. Robot arms, fingers forward. Zombie, flexion of the wrist, grip with the fingers. Unplug your bones, protract. Replug your bones, retract. Frankenstein hands. Nice. This time lean left as the right leg goes out. Come back. Lean left as the right leg comes out. Open the hips and the shoulders towards the right. Whoa. Big Dracula. Take up space. Expand. You could think about it as a hovering bird or a hovering warrior too, just with that top leg bent and expressive, and maybe some evil looking fingers. Do whatever you need to do to make your fingers look evil. We're here for 3, 2, 1, skeleton, snap, back towards center. Nice. Take your arms out, robot arms. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the left, take your right leg out. Pull it back. Whew. Lean to the left, take your right leg out. Dracula, peel it open. Big, slow, scary. Take up space, pull up high through your right knee. We're here for 3, 2, 1, skeleton, snap. Last time, this side. Maybe you're still hovering your right leg. Oh, my left leg is burning. Take your arms out. Robot. Zombie. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Lean to the left, right leg out. Pull it back. Lean to the left, right leg out. Peel it open. Ooh, Dracula. Big Dracula. Express yourself. Bend more into that bottom leg. I know you don't want to. Bend more into the bottom leg. Bend more into the bottom leg. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton, snap. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Soggy, scarecrow, evil goblin, whatever makes you feel good here as you get some wiggles out before we do our final flow. And we put all of this together. And we hope Joe doesn't shatter the light bulbs over all of us. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So here's the deal with the flow, friends. We're actually going to start at one end of our mat or another. Knowing that we turn to the left first, pick the side of the mat that you then can see us from, so that you can see us for most of the first side. This is all stuff we've already done together, except for the very, very, very end. But I'm confident that because we're going to loop it a few times, we will be able to do it together. And like always, change, modify, substitute, anything that doesn't suit your body. And as we start to pick up pace, as we do this more than once, feel free to go slower, whatever you'd like. So knowing if we start at the top of the mat that we're first twisting to the left, start at the top of the mat that then you can see us from. Okay? All right. At the top of your mat. Find a comfortable standing position. Prepare. Take your arms out in front of you, fingers together, robot. Zombie, flexion of the wrist, grip with the fingers. Unplug your arm bones, replug your arm bones. Frankenstein hands, fingers up. Lean to the right, send your left leg out to the side, and pull it back. Lean to the right, send your left leg out to the side, start to peel yourself open towards the left into big Dracula. Big Dracula, we've been here before. Bend deeply into that bottom knee more than you'd like. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton, snap, face the front of your mat. Keep hovering your left leg. Open it back up to your big Dracula. Slower than you'd like to. Take your left shin and drop it down to the floor, still facing the left side of your mat, back to, hey, this position where we've been before. Take your hands out in front of you. Robot, zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean over towards the left, baby Dracula. Hover the right foot. Step your right foot forward. Pound your left fist down. Superhero loaded. Tug your right hip back. Superhero launch. Push through your right foot. Pull your left knee and left arm towards the sky. Big circle of your left leg, not just behind your right leg, but really, really far, 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 far towards the edge of the mat. Oh, we've been here before. All we're doing is twisting to the left, little warrior 2. Disco dance your hips to the other side, pause. Look at your left foot. We're just stepping back to the top of the mat, but you'll pick up your right foot. You can swing it around the side unless you have a lot of friends near you and pull it forward. And you could do whatever you'd like with your arms. I like robot arms for this part. And then I release my right foot to hover. And oh my gosh, magic. It's like we're ready for the other side. So right foot hovering, robot arms forward. Nice. Zombie hands, fingers down, grip. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein hands, fingers up. Lean to the left, send your right leg out, and pull it back. Lean to the left, send your right leg up. Peel yourself open to the right, big Dracula. Bend both legs. You're doing it great, Joe. Peel open, express yourself. Evil fingers, we're here for 3, 2, 1. Skeleton, snap forward. Maybe you're still hovering your right foot. Peel yourself back open to your big Dracula to the right. Nice. Think about your right leg, slower than you'd like to. Lower your right shin down, still facing your shoulders and hips towards the right side of your mat. So I know we're not facing each other, but we've all been here before. Take your arms straight out in front of you, robot arms. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean over towards the right, baby Dracula. Hover maybe through your left foot. Step your left foot down in front of you. Pound your right fist into the floor. Superhero loaded. Push into your left foot. Superhero launched. Pull your right arm and your right knee towards the sky. Big circle of the right leg around behind you, all the way towards the top of your mat. Hey, spin to the right. Little warrior 2, we're facing each other again. Yay! Disco dance your hips to the other side, little warrior 2. And then it's your choice. You can keep your arms out to the side. You can still be in Frankenstein arms. You can do whatever you'd like. Step your left foot forward. Maybe swing it all the way around town and forward. And drop it to hover next to the right, because hey, we're doing the other side. Cool? So we're going to keep doing that. Shake your legs out for just a moment. We're going to keep doing that from side to side, and we'll pick up pace. We won't do such a big hold on our big Dracula. We'll just go Dracula, snap, Dracula, and then down. So let's try it out. Back at the top of the mat. Hover the left foot 1 millimeter off the floor. Robot arms. Zombie. Unplug. Replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the right, send your left leg out for a second, pull it back in. Lean to the right, open it up into big Dracula. Skeleton, snap. Big Dracula. Lower that left shin slower than you'd like. Take your arms straight in front of you. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the left, baby Dracula. Woo. Stomp your right foot forward, left fist down, superhero loaded. Superhero launch, take your left knee to the sky. Cross your left leg around behind you, big reach towards the top of the mat. Spin to the left, little warrior 2. Disco dance the hips to the other side. Look towards the top of your mat. Step your right leg up however you choose to float it next to your left foot. Arms out in front of you, robot arms. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the left, send your right leg out, pull it back. Lean to the left, open it up into our Dracula. Big Dracula. Whoa, this is not my strong suit, this leg. Skeleton, snap. Big Dracula. Lower that right shin down to the floor, staying open to the back of your mat. Nice, arms out in front of you. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean right, baby Dracula. Stomp your left foot down, right fist down. Superhero loaded. Superhero launch. Right knee, right arm high. Circle the right leg all the way around behind the left to the top of the mat. Spin to the right, little baby warrior two. Disco dance your hips to the other side and step your left leg to the top of the mat however you choose, and then hover it next to your right foot. Robot, zombie, unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the right, send your left leg out, pull it back. Lean to the right, start to peel yourself open to Dracula. Skeleton, snap. Peel yourself open to Dracula. Lower your left shin down to the floor. Arms out in front of you. Zombie, unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the left, baby Dracula. Stomp your right foot forward, left fist down. Superhero loaded. Superhero launch. Take your left foot, circle it around behind your right leg, big reach. Spin to the left, little warrior two. Disco dance the other direction. Step your right foot towards the top of your mat without kicking your neighbors and hover your right foot next to your left. Robot arms. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean left, send your right leg out, pull it back. Lean left, right leg out, and peel yourself open to your big Dracula. Big Dracula expression. Skeleton, snap. Big Dracula. Lower your right shin, staying open to the side of the mat, arms out in front of you. Zombie, unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the right, baby Dracula. Express yourself. Stomp your left foot forward, right fist down. Superhero loaded, superhero launch. Right arm, right knee high. Circle the right leg around behind you. Big step. Pivot to the right. Warrior two. Little warrior two to the top of the mat. Take the left leg, big circle up, and hover it next to the right foot. Adjust yourself as needed whenever you take a walk on your mat. Let's do it again. Robot. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the right, send your left leg wide, pull it back. Lean, send your leg wide, open it up, big Dracula. Big Dracula. Skeleton, snap! Big Dracula. Lower through that left shin, down to the floor. Take your arms out in front of you, robot. Zombie. Unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean, baby Dracula. Step your right foot down, left fist down. Superhero loaded. Superhero launch. Left in the sky. Circle your left leg around behind you. Big reach. He's stuck in the light. Swivel to the left, warrior two. Warrior two to the front of the mat. Circle your right leg forward. Hover your right foot off the ground. Robot arms. Zombie. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Lean left, send your right leg wide, and bring it back. Lean left, right leg wide. Open it up, Dracula. Big Dracula. Skeleton snap. Big Dracula. Lower your right shin, face the side of your mat. Arms out, robot. Zombie. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Lean to the right, baby Dracula. Step your left foot down, right fist down. Superhero loaded. Superhero launch. Right knee, right arm high. Circle the right leg around behind you. Big step. Pivot to the right, little warrior two. Pivot your hips to the top of the mat, little warrior two. Step your left leg up. How about one more time each side, people? We good? All right, let's do it. Yeah, hover the left foot. Robot arms. Zombie. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Lean right, slice your left leg out. Pull it back. Lean right, open it up to your Dracula. Skeleton snap. Dracula. Lower that left shin down to the floor. Take your arms forward. Robot. Zombie. Unplug. Replug. Frankenstein. Lean to the left. Baby Dracula. Stomp your right foot down. Left fist down. Superhero loaded. Superhero launch. Circle your left leg behind you. Big step. Big reach. Pivot to your warrior two. Disco dance your hippies to the front of the mat. Circle your right leg up. however you please, and hover it. Last time, last side. Robot arms, zombie, unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean to the left, right leg out to the side. Pull it back. Lean to the left, peel yourself open into your big Dracula. Skeleton snap. Big Dracula. Slowly lower that right shin to the floor, arms out in front of you. Robot, zombie, unplug, replug, Frankenstein. Lean right, baby Dracula. Stomp your left foot down, right fist down. Superhero loaded, superhero launch. Right arm, right knee high. Circle the right leg around behind you, big step to the top of the mat. Pivot to the right, warrior two. Pivot to the front. Pull your left foot forward and release. You did it. Yay, 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 yay. Roll through your wrists. Give yourself a little wiggle. Oh, we're not doing so bad on time. Sweet. Come to a stand and re-embrace your soggy scarecrow. Put a soft bend in your knees, maybe wobble them back and forth. Start to slowly melt in the rain again. All the way down to your ragdoll. I really like your spot for your forward fold, Joe. However you'd like to, come down to a seat with your booty on the floor and your legs extended out in front of you. Take your left leg, pull your heel in towards your sit bone, and cross your right leg over on top with the knee facing up. Now, if this is not comfortable, you can extend your bottom leg long as well. Not so much worried about a deep twist here, just thinking more about a hug for this outer hip. So take your right hand outside of your right hip. Take your left arm and hug your right leg as you spin your sternum lightly to the right. I like to think about hugging and lifting through my right leg as I also push my right sit bone down to the floor. Sorry about your mermaid tail, friend. This is such a good pose for you. I like how you even have the mouth involved. Unwind, counter twist over towards the left. So take both your hands over to the left, bow, round, puff through the back of the heart. Now, here's a little fun bit, some spider web twisting. So with your left hand on the floor, maybe walk it even further back behind you. Your left hand further back behind you. Notice how this is the direction that you kind of want to untwist and unfurl. Pick up your hips, untwist and unfurl, and just reach your right arm underneath your left arm, giving a little stretch, almost like a little pyramid. And then just reverse that motion. Retwist as you bend your legs, coming back to that position. Doesn't have to look like anything specific. If you want to glance up here for a second, all I'm doing is going twist and reach and come back. You can straighten through that leg if you want more hamstring. Just think about it as a little spider web spiral. So twist and reach to the left, however it looks for you, and come back to the starting position. Twist and reach. You can change it up each time and come back. Take a few more of these on your own in this direction. Take one more wherever you are. Oh no. And then back in that starting position, if you would now like to take a deeper twist to the right and think more about the twist versus the hugging of the legs, be my guest, but you're also welcome to simply hug the leg in. Good thing we took a picture of some of these costumes before class. Unwind. Take your hands behind you. Lean back. Open your legs. Squeeze your knees. Give yourself a little wiggle. Yay! All right, release. Change to the other side. So right leg first on the floor and then left leg on top. If you'd like to keep the right leg straight, you can. It'll become a little weird when you do the twisty thing, but it's totally fine. Take your left hand outside of your left hip, spin your sternum lightly to the left, and use your right arm to hug your left leg. Thinking more about the stretch to the outer left hip than about the twist. Release. Counter twist over towards the right. Both hands over towards the right. Bow your brain. Think about cat spine. Maybe push and puff. Adjust your legs as desired to make this more comfy. And then option for our spider web. Maybe take the right hand a little bit further back behind you and to the right. And then keep spinning to the right. Reach your left arm however you'd like onto your leg, past your leg, wherever you want. Pull it back. Rewinding yourself into that spider web. Spiral over towards the right. Reach. Whatever that looks like. Pull it back. Reach. A few more of these on your own. Yes, you can do it without hands, with one hand, with two hands. You don't have to go all the way. It can be about a twist, the shoulders, the hamstrings, the hips, whatever. One more, wherever you are. And then come back. Option to retwist to the left. This time focused a bit more on the idea of twist. I'm warm. Success. Unwind. Comfortable seat. Whether that's cross-legged or sitting back on your shins like we did at the beginning, 100% your choice. Take your hands and interlace them behind your head. Send your elbows wide. Back to our friend Dracula to close out class. First, think about Dracula when they see the moon. Widen the elbows and lift your heart up towards the moon. Let your pelvis tilt forward. And then what happens when Dracula sees the sun? Curl, pull your elbows towards each other, round to the back, hide from the sun. Open it up, say hello moon, elbows wide, lift your heart, press your head into your hands. Oh no, here comes the sun. Round, puff, tuck your tailbone under. There's the moon again, open it up, stretch. Uh-oh, here comes the sun, round. One more time, just like that. Peel it open, say hello moon. And close it back down slowly as the sun comes out. Release your hands. Come back to a comfortable seat. Take your arms down wherever you please. We won't do a standard resting pose today because it feels a little strange after that class, although maybe not. If there's any time we should take a corpse pose, it might be at the end of a Halloween class. So if it's something that you desire, you're welcome to take a corpse pose now. But otherwise, I invite you to simply join in on a communal breath with us to close out class, and then we'll unmute everybody and let people chat and say hi and stuff like that. So wherever you are, take a minute to find the connection of your body into the mat and to just turn your attention to your breath, which hopefully has been doing its thing on its own for most of class without too much direction. Let the air pour softly out of your nose or mouth. Pull it back in through your nose or mouth, your choice. Take a light inhale all together. Pause at the top for just a moment, and then release the air however you choose. Thanks so much for practicing with us today and for getting a little silly on the mat, for being very expressive in your Draculas and your zombie hands. I hope you had fun and created a little bit of heat. I'm just glad that nobody got hurt over on this side, and we got some great stills, I'm sure, of Tony doing some amazing postures and poses and some spots, some beautiful spots that we need to probably add to the book. And tone. On that note, I'm going to unbluetooth myself so